Hey, welcome to the Invest in Yourself budget worksheet. All right, so here I'm going to explain basically how to enter your information. So don't be intimidated. A lot of times when people are filling out budget sheets, once they start going through it and filling it out, they kind of get discouraged. But it's very important that you do this in order to try to get yourself out of debt. So this is actually the home screen or the first screen that you're going to come to. This is the dashboard, but we're going to start with the detail. So if you click on detail, this is basically where you're going to enter in all of your information. See at the top right here, this is basically going to let you know for that month whether or not you are positive or negative. So based on the month, January, February. So here for January, you see that you're $1,000 and $1,035. You are in the positive. February, you negative, so negative $345. So basically, in here, we have it locked so that you won't mess up the spreadsheet. All right. So the only things that you have to enter are the ones that's in the white areas. So in the income, you have two sections. You have your primary income and your side income. So primary, you can change this if you want to. So it's a teacher, but what if I wanted to say I'm an accountant? I can put that right here as well. So you can change these ones right here. And again, you just simply enter your information in for your primary income as well as for your side income. And then that will give you a total right here. So you can't do anything in the blue. You can't update that. It updates automatically. You just worry about everything that's in the white. And so for expenses, we have the different expenses and we separate those into categories as well. So we have housing, which includes mortgage, rent, landscaping. You can kind of see the whole list. And you can change it to whatever you want as well based on your specific expenses that you have. Transportation, we have all those there. Food and entertainment, your travel, personal expenses, self-care, and then your family expenses as well. So we have all those different ones. And then also we look at savings and investments. So we kind of put that as an expense too. Even though you're saving, that's still money that's coming out of your check that you're putting away. So that's money that can be allocated to that as well. So savings, if you have several accounts, your long-term or short-term investments, if you have any debt, you put that in there. Again, this is money that is going out of your check. Credit cards, again, this is money. And so you're going to simply just enter in the information. So again, just self-explanatory. One of the things that happens is when we put our income, that's fine. But then when we start putting in our expenses, we kind of get a little depressed sometimes because we see all our money going away and we trying to figure out how we're going to make it each month. But it's very important that you do that so that you know where you stand. And so if you have to come up with additional revenue streams and income streams so that you can get to the place that you want to. So now that you filled all this out, and also here on the right, here is a total of everything, for that basically line column. So now we're going to go back to the dashboard. So the dashboard, this is something that is great to look at. So up top here, this is basically let you know what you have for the month. Again, if you're positive or negative, it's parentheses. That means you're negative for that month. And so we have it based off expenses as well as income. So if you see right here, it has a filter. So you can just click on these. So for instance, the housing, you see for January, you see that my expenses have been going up every month. And so it'll let you know, and then it goes down. And then if you see here, it says the value. It says series September housing and value, so 1550. That lets you know how much you spent on housing that month. So this kind of give you kind of a nice view of if you are increasing or decreasing in that specific category. Family expenses, it stayed the same every month. My debts stay the same. Personal expenses, it goes up and down. Saving and investments pretty much stay the same. Self-care, that can go up and down throughout the month. And so this is something that you can do. And if you always wanted to see them side by side, all of them together, you just click this exit filter, and then all of them are next to each other for those specific months. You can kind of see that. And if you want to go back, you just click it again and it lets you know where it's at. So those are your expenses. For your income, it's the same thing. So accountant, I make the same. My check would be the same thing. If I was bartending, it would be the same. It'd be different based on the months. Again, whatever your income is, it would be based off of that. It lets you know whether or not you are increasing or decreasing each month. And if you want to see them all side by side, you just click that X and it has everything in comparison. So this is basically how you navigate through it. And so you won't be able to mess up the sheet, so don't worry about that. So just go ahead and just enter your information and kind of see where you stand. So this is basically, it helped me get out of debt when I was in debt. I had to know where every single dollar went. And once I knew where every single dollar went, I was able to, allocate the money where it needed to go. So a budget lets you decide what is worth spending your money on. All right. So hopefully this helps out. If you got any questions, just let me know.